We operate a number of services on behalf of statutory agencies, and one of those portfolio of services we operate is our Home from Hospital service. This is a service that we provide support when people are returning home from a stay in a medical emergency unit or they've been in hospital for a period of time. The Home from Hospital service is a really important and valuable service for local older people. In 2008, we were commissioned by the Middleton, Hayward and Rochdale NHS, which was formerly known as the Primary Care Trust, the PCT, to undertake and assist a service which helped safe discharges from hospital.
I got in touch with Aged Concern because I was going into hospital for an eye operation, and this is the third one I've had. The other two weren't quite a success, so they gave me this one. But I was very worried about the aftercare because the last time I was really distraught after it. So I asked at the doctors, and the doctor said to get in touch with Aged Concern, but they actually did it for me, and the receptionist did it, and she got in Aged Concern, and they came up and sent Julie, who was really wonderful and very, very helpful, and she did a lot of things for me, and she was very good even to talk to and made you feel really at ease and everything, and very comfortable. And she came and in the morning, and on her way in she would do me some shopping if I needed it, which I did most days, and then she did any jobs I needed doing, like bathroom or some backing and things like that, and she'd do anything for me that I asked, and she gave me that feeling of relief that I knew every morning that somebody was coming and to look after us, like, you know, if we did need any help, which makes a big difference, because when you have a husband as well, I mean, I'm 83 and my husband is 90, so it's quite an age to get to and not have sort of any backup.
The Home from Hospital service started in 2008, and as with any service which Aged Concern Metro Rochdale operates, service user feedback is really important to us. During this time, we have undertaken a service user evaluation, and we found 89% of service users found the service really helpful. 63% of service users felt much more confident, and 68% of service users were really much more reassured that they could now manage much better.
My name is Susan, and I had a left total hip replacement on the 25th of November last year. I went to a hip and knee club run by the Rochdale Infirmary, and I heard about Aged Concern home care. They explained that they would do shopping for you, washing and lots of household jobs, and go for errands for a fortnight after you come out of hospital. So when I came out of hospital, Julie from Aged Concern came and did like all the household jobs, took me discharge letter out to the GP, surgery, posted a few Christmas cards because I couldn't go out. It was a real big help, because you were so stiff after the operation, you couldn't bend down or anything, and you'd no energy, because I believe it is quite a big operation. So to have somebody, you know, doing all the housework jobs was fine. I know I've got to have the other hip operated on, so I hope they can come back again and, you know, help me out again. And if anybody else, it would be, I'm sure a lot of people could really benefit for this, particularly for somebody living on their own, because there are all sorts of bits and pieces of jobs you just don't think of that turn up, and like Aged Concern would do them for me.
There was one gentleman, he was in hospital with chest problems, and he had to have oxygen when he come home. He was on his own, so I went in and I made his lunches, also provided drinks through the day, did the washing up, took his dustbins out for him, which he couldn't do but he's absolutely fine now. He's hardly using his oxygen, and he said a lot of it's down to what I've done for him, which was really good when you know that you can help somebody. I mean, socially there's been a huge impact. A lot of people just love to know that somebody's going to call after they've been in a hospital and they've lost a bit of confidence. We help build that confidence to go out on their own. I mean, sometimes they won't even ring a doctor up, which, you know, we try to help them, and then they'll start helping themselves. We've realised that a lot of them will say, can you do this, can you do that, and then we try and get them to input themselves and do things and help themselves to do things, you know, so it does work out very well. People just like us going. I think it's a very good scheme, and they hope it, you know, it does carry on.
I have a very serious heart problem. Last year I was in hospital 4 times. I collapsed with heart failure. And I've got angina, but the main problem, with the 4 valves in my heart, I've only got one working full speed. The other 3 are working, but only on half power. And I get a lot of chest pains, and you know, I can't always get out to the shop or anything like that. But there's a lady from Age Concern called Barbara came to visit me, and she went a few errands for me, you know, mopped my floors and did a bit of vacuuming up and washing up and made me a brew and things like that.
The Home from Hospital service has been a great success. The feedback we've received from service users is a real testament to that. We would like and we would hope that the service continues in subsequent years, extending it to offer support to those people who are discharged from accident and emergency, as well as support for carers.
Well, I would like to thank them for what they did for me, because they was very helpful. And it's a good thing, really.
As I say, it's a service that, to me, it's so good for people should know about and not worry about the aftercare of a hospital. And it's such a service that, and it's free, which is something I've never had before. I mean, I really like to thank Age Concern for it and everything like that. For this service and everything, and I wish I'd known about it a while. Well, it's not long been going, I don't think, but I will certainly recommend it to anybody else if I know anybody else.
Thank you very much to Julie and Age Concern and all concerned for looking after me so well.